want to welcome everybody to the 2019 All-Star Pro Golf Awards Luncheon. My name is Greg Mason. I'm the Executive Director here at the Iowa PGA, and at this time I would like to make a couple introductions and kindly ask that you stand and be recognized when I announce your name. From the Happy Hollow Club in Omaha, Nebraska, and our District 8 Director, Dave Schneider. From Minnesota in the land of 10,000 lakes, PGA Career Consultant J.D. Drimmel. From the Windy City of Chicago, Regional League Manager, PGA Junior League, Frank Keppa. From the University of Nebraska, go Panthers, stand up here, Dr. Dan Huseman. Community Development Manager from the American Cancer Society, Katie Knutson. Then I would like to thank our title sponsor, All-Star Pro Golf, for their continued support of this event. Dave Brossman is the CEO and owner of this fine company. He's unable to attend today, so his general manager, Jay Horton, will come on up and say a few words.
I know on behalf of myself and Dave Brostrom, this is always one of our highlights of the year, being able to sponsor this event. One thing that's very important to us is all the relationships that not only we get to create within our own state and our own section here in Iowa, but we've also kind of made it a priority to support other sections within the PGA throughout the country. So congratulations to all the winners. I know they're all very well deserved for this year, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all your continued supports and success. So thank you.
Thank you, Jay. Well, I also want to give a big hand out to Angela Millard and the whole Riverside crew here, so let's give the wait staff and all of her crew a big hand. Also want to thank the Keel family and Brian Haas and his team on the golf side and the casino side for being our partners since 2007. So give them a hand as well. Enjoy your lunch. We'll take this up after you guys get done eating, so thanks. So we have many great partners in the Iowa PGA that we get to work with on a yearly basis. In 2020, the John Deere Classic will be celebrating its 10th year as a sponsor with the Iowa PGA. We would like to present their tournament chair, Claire Peterson, a token of our thanks for that partnership. And if I could have the foundation officers and section officers come up with me, let's give a warm Iowa welcome to Claire Peterson.
Right out of the gate after lunch. I just can't even explain to you how much this means to me personally and to us at the John Deere Classic. Golf, as I was driving here from the Quad Cities, couldn't help but think how important golf's been in my life and how important this group of professionals you may be surprised have been in my life. I moved here with my family to the Quad Cities in the late 60s and started caddying at Davenport Country Club. And it really framed for me how I wanted to be when I grew up. I was only 15 years old then, and golf was such a big part of it. You all know about the life skills associated with the first tee, which, you know, breaks those out individually, but you all have, as you've taught young people, the same philosophies. You know, you're honest, you treat people well, you look people in the eye, you have integrity in everything you do. And that, you know, is such an important life lesson, I think, for everyone, and you are the foundation of that. Going on then to John Deere and being able to, through a series of happy accidents, become the tournament director of the John Deere Classic has been, you know, I don't know that it would have happened had it not been for golf, because I got an assignment inside John Deere because of my golf background, being involved in the new golf and turf equipment line, which then evolved into a liaison assignment with the tour, and then the tournament director assignment. We will, on Thursday, hopefully you'll keep track of us either on social media platforms or otherwise, be standing by a big tote board that is going to reflect this year's end results. And last year we had $13.4 million going to 534 different organizations. We haven't revealed the number yet, but it's in the same neighborhood, and it's going to 542 organizations. So golf and everything that happens as a result of the John Deere Classic has had an incredible positive impact on the region. So I can't, again, tell you how much this means to me. I will tell you that you are incredibly fortunate. One of my first points of contact when I became tournament director was with Tess Goudy, and she is one of the great ambassadors for your section and for golf and for the Midwest, and convinced me that we should get involved in this junior golf program 10 years ago, and it's one of the great decisions we made. So thanks very much, and sorry I was late arriving for lunch, but it was delightful. Thank you.
Again, if I could have the officers of the foundation and section please come back up again for another next presentation. We get another special presentation. We're in our 5th year of this partnership with the American Cancer Society through our Golf Pass. The Golf Pass is sold throughout Iowa and Illinois and partners with the ACS with over 250 golf facilities. So we would like to have Katie come up here, and if we could have 15% of every one of those Golf Pass numbers gets to go towards American Cancer Society and research. We get to partner with them in their Coaches versus Cancer Gala in May, and then also with the golf event. So on behalf of the Iowa section and the Iowa PGA Foundation, we're going to present ACS with a little check of $19,972.
I just want to take a minute to thank Greg and Tess and everyone at the Iowa PGA. Like Greg said, they've been incredible partners to us over the last 5 years. And what I think is amazing is we all have the power to make a difference. And many of you in this room today have participated in the Golf Pass. And $19,000 is not a small amount of money, but that amount of money will make a huge impact through the work the American Cancer Society does, through our research, and the programs and services we provide to cancer patients across Iowa and across the country. So I want to thank everyone who has partnered with the PGA in the Golf Pass. If you don't know a lot about the Golf Pass, I encourage you to reach out to Greg or Tess or any of the PGA staff members. They do a phenomenal job organizing the Golf Pass, and it's a great opportunity for each of us to make a difference. So thank you again, and I look forward to continuing the partnership.
Okay, President Kruger, you can just stay up here. We'll get this awards ceremony. So honored to introduce our special awards chair, Dave Crowley from the Muscatine Municipal Golf Course.
welcome to the 2019 All-Star Pro Golf Iowa PGA Special Awards Luncheon. I want to thank our sponsors, Jay Horton and Dave Brostrom, for this lunch today. Thank you. My name is Dave Crawley. I am on the board of directors, and I'm also the special awards chair. This year's list of nominees was very outstanding, as always, and made the committee's choice even harder. We are gathered here today to celebrate the best of the Iowa section for 2019. On the committee this year to help select Jay Horton, Matt Erger, Janet Rooney, Sean McCarty, Judd Gibb, John Valaire, Jeff Smith, Chad Prohl, and Larry Gladson. Thank you all for your help in selecting these winners today. The Merchandisers of the Year. Merchandisers of the Year award winners are recognized in 3 categories: private, public, and resort. Each professional must demonstrate superior skills as merchandisers in the promotion of golf. The criteria used to select the winners are credit ratings, community involvement, staffing, inventory, displays, and merchandising techniques. Each recipient should seek out and employ innovative ways to service their customers to the best of their abilities. Chad Callan, the head professional at the Briarwood Golf Club in Ankeny, Iowa, is the Merchandiser of the Year for private facilities. Callan knows that a successful shop is a partnership with his staff and the sales representatives he's worked with on a daily basis. Congratulations to the 2019 Merchandiser of the Year for private facilities, Chad Callan.
Thank you. Congratulations. Well, welcome everybody. Good afternoon. First off, I'd like to thank Jay Horton, All-Star Pro Golf, continue to support the Iowa PGA. Never goes unnoticed. Thank you for your time and efforts. Secondly, thank you to Collie and the committee for the nomination. Thank you to John Dunnebeer for nominating me. That's much appreciated. The committee for all the work they do. This doesn't go unnoticed. I have a great staff back at Briarwood. Shoot from John to Caleb to Mitch, Jason, Dale. They all do a good job helping me out day to day with all my crazy ideas, and they go with the flow. Also, a big thanks to all the sales reps. There's a couple in the room. They know how entertaining is writing my orders and listening to all my ideas, how I want this and that. So big thanks to them. Everybody have a great day. Congratulations to the other award winners, the other nominees, and thank you very much.
Ken Shaw of the Ken Shaw Golf Performance Studio in West Des Moines, Iowa, is the 2019 Merchandiser of the Year for public facilities. Shaw's unique ability to combine lessons, coaching, club fitting, and club building into a student's game has assisted in many of his clients improving their games at a higher rate. Congratulations to the 2019 Merchandiser of the Year for public facilities, Ken Shaw.
I'd like to thank the committee for this award. I was kind of surprised when I got the call that I won this award. We're kind of a non-traditional facility. You know, we sell lessons, we sell clubs, we sell training aids and grips and shabs and so forth. So I guess what we really sell is the idea that when you come into our place, you're going to get better, and it's something we take very seriously. Some people I need to thank, John Cornish. John, if you could stand real quick, please. John's been with me almost 2 years. He does almost all my club fitting, almost all the club repair. He's now eligible to enter the PGA Apprentice program, and just has had terrific training the last couple of years with all the classes he's gone to, and also a key person is my wife. We're business partners. She's not here because she's in the shop today. She pays all the bills, does the correspondence. She's I guess you'd call her CFO/HR manager, but she schedules all the appointments. We couldn't run the business without her, and she does a great job. Also, the sales reps are a big part of our business. You know, I've always considered sales reps to be business partners, and they do a great job. I want to thank All-Star Pro Golf and also congratulations to all the other award winners, especially the junior golfers. You know, you've worked really hard this year to become Player of the Year, and this game's going to serve you not only today but for the rest of your lives. And so I just feel extremely lucky to be able to go to work each day doing something I love. Thank you.
If you could just go back to the picture with David, please. The Merchandiser of the Year for Resort Facilities is Brian Hawes, Director of Golf at Blue Top Ridge in Riverside, Iowa. Hawes continues to work with his staff to make the guest experience the best it can be at Blue Top Ridge. It is clear that they have achieved that goal yet again, as this marks Brian's 4th time, having also won in 2008, 2009, 2011, and 2018. Congratulations to the 2019 Merchandiser of the Year for Resort Facilities, Brian Hawes.
First of all, thanks Dave, Jay, for all that you do for our section. Truly appreciate everything that you do for us here at Blue Top Ridge as well. As you know, this is an award that's not really one person. It's our staff, our professional staff in the golf shop, and we have a good number of professional staff members, so it's a long list. So I'll quick go through those. Michael Canfield is our merchandise manager and does a great job. Has the help of Chris and Jacob and Mike McNamara still sticks his nose in there every now and then. So with all those professional staffers on hand, you know, it makes my job very easy. So it's not really my award; it is our award as a team, and that's kind of the way I look at it. But we appreciate the nomination and the award. Thank you to the committee, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.
The Teacher of the Year award is given for excellence in golf instruction along with overall performance as a golf professional. Selection criteria includes overall impact in teaching at his or her facility and unusual, innovative, or special teaching programs initiated or implemented, along with instructional articles, videos, or publications written or produced. Outstanding golfers whom the nominee has instructed and his or her involvement in junior golf activities in the community are also considered. This year's recipient is Mark Atchison of the Des Moines Golf and Country Club. Throughout his 14-year career as a golf professional, Atchison's passion for teaching the game of golf has continued to grow each year he has been in this profession. Atchison has profound interest in developing players of his all skill level. Atchison's understanding that we will never know all there is about how to swing the club, play the game, and even teach it. However, he takes great enjoyment and pride in trying to understand it all. The Iowa PGA is proud to announce Mark Atchison, the 2009 Iowa PGA Teacher of the Year for the 2nd straight year.
Now, having seen everybody with a much shorter acceptance speech, I will save you the having to listen through all of that. But again, this is an amazing thing for me. I did not expect it at the start of the season to have been awarded this unbelievable award, the 2019 Iowa Section Teacher of the Year. Every season, it's one of my goals, but in reality, with all the great instructors that we have, I think this is a very tough award, and it's hard fought by everybody that is in the section, and I think that's a testament to the strength of our section. So I would like to congratulate all the other nominees and really all the other award winners as well. Having spent time in the Southwest section over the years and the Pacific Northwest section for a few years, I don't think any other section can hold a candle to ours, so I'm very proud to be a part of the Iowa section. Now, having gotten to this point, I will say that I've not been able to get here on my own. So there's a few people I would like to thank, namely my Grandpa Charlie. He introduced me to the game at the age of 5 years old. At that point, or up to that point, I'd been hitting golf balls around the backyard with a croquet mallet, and we have a photo of me that first day. If anybody remembers Rogers Range that used to be out on the west side of Ames by the drive-in theater, that's where I hit my first golf ball. I had my grandpa's persimmon driver, way too long, and in that photo, seeing the club sucked to the inside, that's haunted me ever since, I think. I also need to thank John Ward. Currently, he's teaching at the West Des Moines Golf Galaxy. But when I was in high school, he was the head pro at Ames Golf and Country Club. And I took my first golf lesson from him officially, even though I do consider my grandpa my first golf teacher. Took my first golf lesson from John Ward at the age of 14. And at the end of that lesson, I asked him for a job as well. So not only that day did he fix my slice, but he started me down the path that has led me here. And when he hired me as a cart kid. So that was a great moment. Also during that time, I had an opportunity to work with Chris Winkle. He was an assistant under John there. So having spent countless hours on the driving range, watching them teach the impromptu lessons that I got in the golf shop and on the driving range, even helping them all throughout high school with junior golf, it really inspired me, I think, right there to, again, end up where I am right now. I also was fortunate enough to have worked under Mike Malaska. I spent some time down in Phoenix for about 10 years, not to name drop, but 2011 National PGA Teacher of the Year, and it was just an amazing experience to have him take me under his wing. So again, I've been very fortunate over the years to work with some amazing instructors. Actually, Mark Egley over there reminded my parents as well. In 8th grade, I was the original or the first class of what used to be the Iowa State Golf Academy that was started by Julie Manning. And he was one of our guest teachers, and I still remember him sitting in a chair hitting a golf ball at the bottom of the range, and that was just very impressive. So again, this is an amazing day for me. Again, I couldn't have done this on my own. And I do also, there's one other person or one other group that I'd like to thank. Having started this last fall as the Director of Instruction at Des Moines Golf and Country Club, which is, again, finding myself in a very amazing situation. I want to thank our Director of Golf, Scott Howe, our staff, including Don that's here today, and the membership at Des Moines Golf for taking me in and making me feel at home. So I thank you.
Congratulations. They'd love to give you a picture over there, so I'll walk you over there.
The Principal Charity Classic, the annual PGA Tour Champions event hosted by Wakanda Club in Des Moines, recently announced that the 2019 tournament raised over $5.7 million in support of Iowa kids. They have also supported and sponsored the Iowa PGA Junior Tour program since 2010. The 2019 Iowa Junior Tour Player of the Year Award winners are boys 16 to 18. Matthew Briggs of Burlington, Iowa, won the 2019 boys 16 to 18 Player of the Year Award, accumulating 1,832 points. He had 9 top 5 finishes on the Iowa PGA Junior Tour this season, including 3 victories at the Iowa City Junior at Finkbein, the Iowa PGA Waterloo Junior Classic, hosted by Irv Warren Memorial Golf Course, and the Quad Cities Junior at Pinnacle Country Club. This is Briggs' 3rd Player of the Year honor. He was the boys' 12 to 13 Player of the Year in 2016 and the boys 14 to 15 player of the year in 2018. Congratulations to Matthew Briggs.
First off, I'd like to thank the great junior tour staff for the continued just great events all across the east side of Iowa. Also to All-Star Pro Golf for the great luncheon today. Riverside Resort for hosting this event, as well as all the golf courses, professionals, and groundskeepers who hosted tournaments this year. I'd also like to thank the Principal Charity Classic and all the other amazing sponsors for the junior tour, and then of course my family for their great support. Thank you. If you would go back, I'd like to get the picture. Sure.
Girls 16 to 18. Paige Hoffman of West Des Moines, Iowa won the girls 16 to 18 Player of the Year with 3,660 points. Hoffman, only 17 years old, has now won the girls 16 to 18 Player of the Year 3 years straight. Hoffman appeared in 11 events on the Iowa PGA Tour this season and finished top 3 in each event, including 9 first-place finishes. She was victorious at the Iowa PGA Junior Spring Series No. 1, hosted by Terrace Hills Golf Course, No. 2, hosted by Westwood Golf Course, and the Iowa PGA Spring Junior Open, hosted by the Legacy Golf Course and Copper Creek Golf Course, the Jerry Smith Junior Tournament Series Summer Kickoff, hosted by Edmondson Golf Course, the John Deere Classic Junior, hosted by TPC Deer Run, the Lake Panorama Junior, the Iowa Junior Open, hosted by Blue Top Bridge, the Iowa City Junior at Finkbine, and the Iowa PGA Waterloo Junior Classic, hosted by the Irv Warren Memorial Golf Course. Hoffman has won Player of the Year each of the last 6 years before winning the girls 16 to 18 award the last 2 years. She was the girls 13 and under Player of the Year in 2014 and 2015, and the girls 14 to 15 Player in the year of 2016. Congratulations to Paige Hoffman.
I'd first like to thank Tess, Brady, and Bailey for running such great junior tournaments throughout the entire summer. These junior tournaments have been a great opportunity for me to grow not only as just a golfer, but as a person the last few years. I'd also like to thank Principal Charity Classic for their continued support of junior golf. Also, thank you to all the golf course pros who open up your great golf courses to us each summer. It does not go unnoticed, and it's truly appreciated. Thank you to Ken Shaw for helping me improve my golf game each winter. I'm looking forward to another great winter this year. And then also, I can't go without thanking my parents who traveled around 4,500 miles with me this summer and always let me pick the music. They spent lots of nights in hotels with me and always let me watch countless episodes of The Office, no matter how much they did or did not like it. And they were always there for me regardless of how well I played. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for all your love and support and also paying for tournament fees. Thank you.
Boys 14 to 15. Calvin McNeely of Pleasant Hill, Iowa, won the 2019 Boys 14 to 15 Player of the Year award with 2,772.5 points. McNeely appeared in 16 Iowa PGA events this summer, finishing inside the top 5 in every event, including 3 victories this season. McNeely was victorious at the 35th Annual Jester Park Junior Amateur at the Iowa Games hosted by Vinker Memorial Golf Course and the Junior Tour Classic at Indian Creek. Congrats to Calvin McNeely.
First off, I'd like to thank Scott Powell and Coach Stapp at my high school. I'd also like to thank Copper Creek Golf Course. And I'd like to thank everyone that helps run the Iowa PGA events. They do a great job at setting them all up. Every golf course that ran a tournament. I'd also like to thank my parents who take me to every tournament and put in the time and effort to get me where I need to be to further my golfing career. Thank you.
Girls 14 to 15. Riley Herford of Newton, Iowa is the girls 14 to 15 Player of the Year for the second year in a row. Herford played in 13 Iowa PGA Junior Tour events this season, finishing in the top 3 in each event. She finished the 2019 season with a total of 5,013.33 Player of the Year points. Herford won a remarkable 11 times this season, including 5 major point events. This is the 3rd straight year Herford has won the Player of the Year award. She was the girls' 13 and under Player of the Year for the 2017 season. Congratulations to Riley Herford.
I would like to start off by thanking Tess, the Iowa PGA staff, and all of the sponsors such as Principal Charity Classic and Bushnell. Without them, none of this would be possible. I would also like to thank my family, coaches Ken Shaw and John Shaver, and Brad Sponseller at Westwood. Without them, I would be nowhere near where I am today. I'm beyond thankful for this honor and all that the game of golf has done for me. Thanks again.
Boys 12 to 13. Evan Smith of Knoxville, Iowa is this year's Boys to 12 to 13 Player of the Year for the second year in a row with 4,280 points. Smith in 15 events this season finished inside the top 10 at each event. Smith won 7 events in 2019. Smith was victorious at the Iowa PGA Spring Junior Open, the Iowa PGA Junior Spring Series No. 2, the Jerry Smith Junior Tour Summer Kickoff hosted by Harvest Point Golf Course and Edmondson Golf Course, the 15 Under Midsummer Classic hosted by Woodward Golf Course, the Iowa PGA Cedar Rapids Junior hosted by Gardner Golf Course, the Iowa Junior Open hosted by Blue Top Ridge, and the Iowa PGA Junior Tour Fall Classic hosted by Thunder Hills Country Club. This marks the 4th straight year Smith has won Player of the Year. He was the 2016 and 17 Boys 11 and Under Player of the Year. Congratulations to Evan Smith.
I want to start off by thanking the Iowa Junior PGA staff for hosting all the events this summer. Next, I want to thank my parents, friends, and family for support. Most likely my parents for paying for the gas, hotels, and the tournaments. I also want to give thanks to All-Star Pro Golf for sponsoring this luncheon, and Principal Charity Classics for sponsoring all the events this summer. Thank you.
I just want to take a quick moment to thank Mark for giving me my notes back. Girls 13 and under. Lauren Briggs of Burlington, Iowa, accumulated 4,840 points in 2019 to win the girls 13 and under Player of the Year award. Briggs played in 16 Iowa PGA Junior Tour events this season, finishing inside the top 3 in all events, including 6 first-place finishes. Briggs was victorious at the Iowa PGA Junior Spring Series No. 1, the Iowa PGA Spring Junior Open, the 2019 Iowa Junior Amateur Championship hosted by Indianola Golf and Country Club, the Southeast Iowa Junior, the Iowa PGA Cedar Rapids Junior, and the Iowa Junior Open hosted by Amana Colonies Golf Course, Stone Creek Golf Course, and Blue Top Ridge. Congrats to Lauren Briggs.
It is an absolute honor to have attained this award. I finally feel as if it is all my hard work has paid off. First, I'd like to thank the Iowa PGA Junior Golf staff for making all of this possible. I'm so thankful to have such a nice organization to start off my golf career. They've taught me the play of tournament golf and always encouraged me to do my best. Next, I'd like to thank the All-Star Pro Golf for the very nice luncheon and Principal Charity Classic for sponsoring the tournaments. Lastly, I'd like to thank my family. They've all been so supportive and pushed me towards reaching my goals. But there's one person I'd like to thank individually, and that's my dad. He's taught me almost everything I know about golf and organizes all my tournaments. He would always keep track of my points and help me reflect on how I played. I have one of the best offers you can get, a golf coach and a loving parent all in one. Thank you.
Boys 11 and under. Vaughn Roseman of Walcott, Iowa played in 22 events, resulting in 4,706.67 points to win the Boys 11 and Under Player of the Year award for the second year in a row. Roseman finished in the top 5 at 21 of these events, including 9 first-place finishes. Roseman was victorious at the Iowa PGA Spring Junior Open hosted by Legacy Golf Course and Copper Creek Golf Course, the Iowa PGA Spring Series No. 3 hosted by Muscatine Municipal Golf Course, the Quad Cities Junior at Duck Creek, the 44th Iowa Boys Junior PGA Championship hosted by Gates Park Golf Course, the Southeast Iowa Junior hosted by Pella Golf and Country Club, the Quad Cities Junior at Glens Creek, the Iowa City Junior at Pinkpine, the Iowa PGA Waterloo Junior Classic hosted by Irv Warren Memorial Golf Course, and the Iowa PGA Junior Tour Fall Classic hosted by Thunder Hills Country Club. Congratulations, Devon.
Thank you, Dave. I'm very happy to accept this award, especially since this year's points race was so close. My little brother is happy too. He reminded me all season long that if I won, we could have more of the desserts that were served here last year. Turns out that dessert and not wanting to disappoint your brother can be great motivators. I would like to thank the Iowa PGA, Dave at All-Star Golf, and the Principal Charity Classic. Thank you to my golf coach, Chris Larson, and the staff at the clubhouse in Davenport for helping me to prepare all year long. Most importantly, I'd like to thank my parents for getting me to practice and tournaments, and family and friends who came out to support me. I'd also like to thank my fellow competitors for challenging me and for pushing me to be a better player. Again, thank you very much for this honor.
Let's give a round of applause to all the junior winners and their parents for their support and their efforts to become better golfers. Anthony Ruthie is the 2019 Charlie BURKART High School Scholarship winner. The Iowa PGA Foundation annually awards the college scholarship in memory of Iowa Golf Hall of Famer Charlie BURKART, a PGA member for 49 years and a head professional at Elmcrest Country Club in Cedar Rapids for 42. Anthony says his biggest influence in golf is his dad, Mark Ruthie, a longtime Iowa PGA section professional. Congratulations to the 2019 Charlie BURKART High School Scholarship Award, Anthony Ruthie. Nicholas is unable to be here today as he has taken that passion of golf to the University of Southern Illinois at Edwardsville.
Anthony Ruthie. I just want to take this time to thank the selection committee for the Charlie BURKART Scholarship and the entire Iowa PGA for selecting me for the 2019 recipient. This is a big deal to me, and I'm so very thankful and grateful for everything you guys do. This scholarship will help me immensely in helping me achieve my dream of achieving a college scholarship and playing golf at the collegiate level. I'm sorry I can't be there today. I'm deep into my freshman year here, but things are going great, and I hope to keep making the Iowa PGA proud. Thank you. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Hi, everyone. I'm Anthony Ruthie. I just want to take this time to thank you.
The Iowa PGA also awards a scholarship to any previous high school graduate to assist them in their current college studies or for any Iowa PGA associate as they work through their PGA coursework. This year's scholarship winners are Bailey Flory of the Iowa PGA section, Megan McMillan of the Oneonta Golf and Country Club, and Chris Stauffer of the Brown Deer Golf Club. The PGA of America is the world's largest sports organization comprised of 29,000 men and women golf professionals who are recognized as experts in growing, teaching, and managing the game of golf, while serving millions of people throughout its 41 PGA sections nationwide. In 2018, the Iowa PGA section gained 5 new members. These individuals had completed the PGA Professional Golf Management Program and all other requirements and are currently working in Class A capacity at their respective facilities. Congratulations to the following new PGA members as they come to the front. Please hold your applause until all members have been announced. Brian Delaney of TPC Deer Run. Marcus Lynch, Des Moines Golf and Country Club. And Rocky Spasado of Waveland Golf Course. Lisa Miller, retired PGA Life member from Coralville, Iowa, is the 2019 Horton Smith Trophy Award winner. This honor is awarded annually to a PGA member for their contributions made to building the PGA image, their leadership and networking ability, promotion of the game of golf within their community, and for outstanding and continuing contributions to professional education. Miller currently serves on the PGA of America's Professional Management Program's adjunct faculty, as well as the PGA Master Professional faculty. Congratulations to Lisa Miller on your continued success and on your 2018 Iowa PGA Horton Smith Award.
Thanks very much. Jay, thank you very much to All-Star Pro Golf. Please give Dave our best and our appreciation. And also thank you to the awards committee and other award winners, especially Tess. We all in this room know how important she's been to the section over the years. And so it's a real special award that to see Tess win the final award today. So thank you so much. Also, I'm very honored to have won this award 3 times. I was reflecting the other day on the fact that I'm going to have been teaching for 25 years for the PGA, and that adds up to about 10,000 associates and members that I have seen in some capacity over the years, which is kind of an astounding number all by itself. I know that it's been really important to them to achieve their membership, and that it's a really full honor to be able to be part of that whole journey for them. And then also for some master professional candidates who are interested in obtaining their master professional level through the lifelong learning process, which is excellent. It's a long journey, and it's very rewarding at the end. Also, when your pages stick together, you have to take a moment. When I'm teaching, I don't use any pages. I have slides to go by. Those of you who have been in PGA education through the GPTP program, you probably remember the show on the road process, which we went to different national major cities in the nation, and we're able to bring the program basically closer to home. It's pretty exciting to see that the program will go to Frisco in a few years, and how important that will be to some of the extra technology. 3 versions later, the PGM 3.0 program is really state-of-the-art. It's not only traditional teaching, but it also has some great simulations where the associates are actually involved in a decision-making process that gives them a real-time results of their decisions. And actually, Dawes yesterday was talking about how those are available on the PGA library if you purchase that particular section. So it's really a state-of-the-art Class A program that they're actually having at this point in time. And I'm certainly very proud to be associated with the education program, and I am very appreciative of receiving this award. Thank you.
The 2019 Iowa PGA Bill STRAUSBAUGH Award winner is Greg Mason, Executive Director for the Iowa PGA in Riverside, Iowa. The Bill STRAUSBAUGH Award is presented to the individual who demonstrates alternative methods of improving the employment conditions for the PGA professional. Other guidelines and criteria used include the indication of significant involvement and contributions in mentoring of fellow PGA professionals and providing a noteworthy impact on their careers. The values that represent the golf profession are reinforced through this person's outstanding character and service to the community through civic or charitable activities. Mason continues to mentor and lead in his new role with the section. The Iowa PGA is proud to announce Greg Mason as the 2019 Iowa PGA Bill STRAUSBAUGH Award.
So this is perfect for my staff. I want to thank them first, from Tess Goudy to Bailey Flory, Casey Harvey, and then even the guys that were with us that have gone on to other things already, one of them being Kevin Quinn and Brady Sharkey. So that speaks to hopefully our attitude in the room as culture of mentorship. And I'm a product of the environment that we have here in the Iowa PGA. And as part of that, he didn't get all the mistakes he's making is my fault, because he didn't get the proof version, because I have a smaller print and Dave's got really big print. So I apologize for the mistakes, Dave, that have happened in here today. So that's part of mentoring, and Casey and Bailey and Tess, they know I can make mistakes too, so thank you.
Yes, according to my note, there's a couple people that have won multiple awards several times today. So I'm trying to get through and remember the names from original. Greg Dingle of Venker Memorial Golf Course in Ames, Iowa, has been named the 2019 Iowa PGA Youth Player Development Honoree. This honor is based on the professional's entire record, with emphasis placed on his or her performance and achievements over the past 2 years. The honoree also promotes junior golf through the section. Dingle continues to lead his junior golfers, whether it's in the PGA Junior League 72 Task Force program or his junior golf program. Greg has shown what it takes to grow the game as well as his students, and the Iowa PGA is very excited to name him the 2019 Youth Player Development Honoree.
Thank you. First off, I just want to thank All-Star Pro Golf for their continued sponsorship and all the things they do for us. I'd like to thank the Iowa PGA staff and awards committee for the time they put in to put this together. I know it takes a lot of work, so thank you very much for that. Need to thank a few other people. This is just like I think Brian said earlier, kind of a team award, because without my team, I can't do all the junior programs and be away from the golf course and travel around, do the PGA Junior Leagues and work with these kids if I don't have staff that I can trust to run the facility when I'm gone. So big thank you to them. I need to thank my wife, my kids, because usually I'm away, and so she has to be in charge of everything. So big thank you to them, and my kids are starting to play now, so another reason for why I have such a passion working with the juniors. So lastly, I got to thank the people involved in the Central Iowa Junior League. A couple of them are already here. So Sherry Newsome, Jay Gianetto, he was the one that nominated me. Jay and Sherry both have great programs. Chad Callan at Briarwood, so we've been running it pretty much, I don't know for how many years now, but since PGA Junior League has been around, we've been running the Central Iowa Junior League, and it's really fun to watch the kids enjoy it. And I know that one of my biggest highlights this year was the regional event, and just watching. We didn't win, but I can tell you what, those kids and how much fun they had was worth it. So thank you again. Appreciate it.
The 2019 Iowa PGA Player Development Award winner is Mark Egley, PGA Director of Instruction at the Des Moines Driving Range in Des Moines, Iowa. The Player Development Award is designed to recognize a PGA professional for extraordinary and exemplary contributions and achievements in the area of player development. This award considers the PGA professional's growth of the game leadership commitment at the section and national levels and the impact made at their facility. Egley continues to share his passion for teaching with his students of all ages and with his fellow PGA professionals. Congratulations, Mark, on your 2019 Player Development Award.
In 1979, 41 years ago, I started working at Des Moines Golf and Country Club as their director of instruction. There was no junior golf program. We did not have an executive director. And the professional at the time was soon then gone. And thankfully, Des Moines Golf was rewarded with having J.D. Turner come along, who's mentored so many of us, and not just in Iowa, but there's a dozen or so of us that have traveled around the country growing the game, just as this award speaks to. J.D. Turner is followed up by Scott Howe. And if you look around the state, there's a lot of state champions coming out of the high schools around there. Maybe the coaches get all the credit, but the professionals at Des Moines Golf deserve so much more. About a few years later, we end up with a few really good executive directors. But for the first 10 years that I was in Des Moines, the only other really great golf junior program I heard was this pro named Bob Moreland down in Ottumwa, Iowa, that he was totally engaged. And now I want to tell you that I look around this room and I see every single one of you professionals do that. I follow the websites and I see the pictures of my fellow professionals that are taking the pictures with the winners of the kids. That's growing the game. And there's going to be a few people that won awards here today. I am so proud. They're some of your very, very, very best players in this Iowa section, but they're better husbands, they're better fathers, and they're really great at taking care of other people's kids. And that's what this award is, and I'm totally appreciative what my friend Tess Goudy has done. And I'll practice getting choked up for you. But she's an example of what it's like to be a great wife, a great mother, and a mother to children across the entire state. Until she came along, we didn't have the involvement of this great gentleman here, Claire Peterson. And then it was the Allianz and then the Principal Charity Classic. And I want to just tell you how proud I am that I have your respect to be here today. So thank you.
We're going to move on to the Iowa PGA Omega Player of the Year recipients. At the conclusion of this year's tournament schedule, the Iowa section Iowa PGA will name a Player of the Year in 4 distinguished divisions. Player of the Year is awarded solely on performance in tournaments designated as points events. Each division will maintain its own eligibility and guideline requirements designed by the tournament committee to ensure the integrity of each award. The tournament committee determines all points events. An award is also given to the Iowa PGA professional with the lowest scoring average for the season. The Omega Assistant Player of the Year award has yet to be determined as they play at National Championship at PGA Golf Club in Port St. Lucie, Florida on November 15th to 18th. This will be awarded at our spring meeting. In 2012, the Iowa PGA added a super senior division for players above the age of 60 to the Iowa PGA tournaments. Jeff Smith, PGA Director of Golf at Harvest Point Golf Course in Oskaloosa, Iowa, is the recipient of the 2019 Omega Super Senior Player of the Year. Smith continues to play at a high level for over 50 years, including winning the season-ending NB Golf Cars M&M and Golf Cars Shootout. Congratulations to Jeff on his Iowa PGA Super Senior Player of the Year title.
Thank you, David, and the awards committee, and thank you to Dave Brostrom and Jay and All-Star Pro Golf for their continued support of our awards luncheon here today. I'd also like to thank the staff at the Iowa section. Casey did a great job administering each and every one of our events, and to all the club pros and the golf facilities for hosting our events. very much appreciated. Winning this award, it was a goal I'd set for myself. Super senior means you're getting old. That's no doubt about that. Hard to believe, 60 years old, still competitive, and so it was a hard-fought win. We had a very competitive field of super seniors, and so I'm really appreciative and to the players in that super senior division. Larry Cassignoli, I believe he's turning 70 here shortly, but he was right up there near the top, had a great year. And Jim Henry, Joe Butler, and having a senior moment here, a couple more that were right there at the top. Kurt Snell obviously also played very well. He just didn't play as much. But to the junior golfers here and all the other award winners, congratulations. Golf brings all of us together like no other sport. From 10, 11 years old to 60 years old can be awarded. Still competitive. And then the charitable aspect of golf and what the Iowa section's doing. Thank you to everybody in this room, and have a great winter and 2020 golf season. Thank you very much.
The Omega Senior Player of the Year is the division for players above the age of 50. Chad Prohl of Sugar Creek Municipal Golf Course in Waukee, Iowa is this year's winner. His assistant great play included playing in the 2019 KitchenAid Senior PGA Professional Championship held at Oak Hill Country Club in Rochester, New York. Prohl is also qualified for the 2020 Senior PGA. Congratulations to Chad on his back-to-back Iowa PGA Senior Player of the Year title.
Well, I want to congratulate all the award recipients today. I think everybody, what a great honor it is to win all those awards. So job well done. I'd also like to thank Dave, All-Star Pro Golf, and Jay. Appreciate everything today. Also like to thank all the sponsors for us this year. Just makes the tournaments just a little bit better. And I'd like to run down just a few, and I hopefully I don't miss anybody, but Terry and Scott Harris with Yamaha Golf Cars, thank you so much for everything you do for us. And then the NBM&M Cars with Club Car, Tyler Schaff with Mizuno Golf, Clark Smith with the Head. Where's Clark at? Thank you, Clark. Joel Logan, I don't think Joel's here today, with TaylorMade, Trent Cressy, Stan Sheffield, John Sheridan with Under Armour, Dave Struve with Callaway Golf. I know Dave's here. Then the Wild Rose Casino, Boy Scouts of America, and Bitco Insurance Company, and John Panic that kind of headed up that tournament. Thanks so much. So many thank yous to go out. But Mace, where'd Mace go? Back, okay. Mace and Tess and Casey and Bailey, thanks so much for everything you did. I also want to thank Sugar Creek and the city of Waukee, Tim Mormon, Matt Jermeyer, Josh Vandekamp. They're not here today, and Joni Hinkinius is the manager there, does a great job there at Sugar Creek. And you just give me the opportunity to work at such a wonderful, wonderful place. But my biggest thank you goes to my best friend and my wife. She's here today with me. My biggest supporter, along with my two kids. I got a little built-in fan club there. But they're just great, and I love you all unconditionally. I have so much, just humbled by this award, because I know everybody that's came before me, the guys that are out there working so hard at their games. I'm just really honored to be up here and to be in front of all of you and a lot of good friends. And so thank you very much.
Sean McCarty, head PGA professional at Brown Deer Golf Club, captured the 2019 Omega Iowa PGA Player of the Year title. McCarty's continued great play landed him a spot on the PGA Cup team, an international Ryder Cup style event against Great Britain and Ireland. McCarty helped the U.S. team come from behind in historic fashion by winning his singles match. Congratulations to Sean on his 10th Iowa PGA Player of the Year honor.
Thank you. You know, truly, I just want to say, I know it's been said before, but to All-Star Pro Golf, Jay, Horton, Dave, for everything they've done. Thank you, Chad, for listing off all of our sponsors. I think he covered most of them, but our section events wouldn't be what they are without their support, not only for our section, but our junior golfers, for everything they do with those kids out there. So I think that's truly awesome. I wouldn't be up here. Obviously, I got a great staff back at Brown Deer with Brian, Ornament, Chris, Stoffer. Makes it easy to leave when I got some tournaments to go play. So they're so supportive of me out there playing. The city of Coralville, Sherry Proud, Kelly Hayworth, they are so supportive of us, all of us there at Brown Deer, to go out and participate in these events. So thank you, Iowa section PGA staff, for everything you guys have done. You make our tournaments go so good, Casey, and did a great job this year. So the Mark Hagley back there, he and I known each other for about 20 years now, and he's always out there trying to help my broken down old golf swing, but he always putting in some time, and we're always trying to make things a little better. It's not getting easier the older I get, but that's how it goes. And again, just it's never easy to win this award. I played my butt off to get up here. We got so many good players in the section, and always make it tough. It always comes down to the very end, as usual. So anyway, again, I got a great wife who's supportive of this. I'm gone a lot, not only playing but working, and the kids are always so good about me not being around as much as I could be or should be. So, but again, I just want to thank everybody, and congratulations to all you award winners. You junior golfers, keep up the good hard work. So thank you.
Judd Gibb of Lakeside Municipal Golf Course in Fort Dodge, Iowa, is the 2019 low scoring average winner. Every year, the Iowa PGA section also acknowledges the golf professionals with the low stroke average relative to par. To be considered for this award, professionals must play a minimum of 10 rounds that are included in the Player of the Year schedule. These events also must be administered by the Iowa PGA section staff. Low stroke average is compiled by adding all rounds played and then dividing by the total number of rounds played. Judd's stroke average for 2019 was 70.59, or 1.05 under par. Gibb has qualified for the 2020 KitchenAid Senior PGA Championship at Harbor Shores in Benton Harbor, Michigan. Congratulations to Judd on winning the 2019 Iowa PGA Low Scoring Average title.
Jay and All-Star Golf, thank you for putting this on every year. I love this event. My favorite thing is to see the junior golfers and all the hard work that you do, and all your parents that took them to all these golf tournaments. That's wonderful. Here in Iowa, we're so lucky to have, as PGA professionals, a great run of tournaments every year. Chad, you did a wonderful job of naming all the sponsors. I don't think I could ever do that. Greg and Casey, I know you have a thankless job. It cannot be any fun running tournaments for a bunch of golf pros who think they know how to do your job a lot better. And I do not, but I, of course, give you a couple hints here and there that thankfully you don't listen to. I've been lucky enough to win a couple awards. This is the first time my wife has been here to see this. She whispered to me, she said, "I saw you played in 20 tournaments. Is there any way the section could have 40 so you could be gone a little more?" I'm not sure how to take that, but anyway, thank you, and I'll look forward to seeing everybody this spring.
Before we move on to the next award, I'd like to take a moment. If I could get all my fellow veterans to stand up so that you can be recognized today. I know Sergeant Major Dickerson, Mike Arms, Mark Burke. Thank you all. The Iowa PGA Patriot Award is presented to an Iowa Golf PGA professional who personifies patriotism through the game of golf and demonstrates unwavering commitment and dedication to the men and women who have valiantly served and protected the United States of America. Mike Arms of the Glens Creek Golf Course is this year's winner. After serving in the Army and for the Moline Police Department, Arms began his life as a PGA golf professional. Arms has continued to serve in Iowa, giving of his time to the Give Golf for Injured Veterans Everywhere program. Congratulations to Mike Arms for the 2019 Iowa PGA Patriots Award.
Thanks, Dave. As I said when Mace asked me for a quote, I'm honored and humbled to receive this award. At age 55, I had a midlife crisis. That was to become a golf pro. It is one of the few midlife crises that you can still be married afterwards. I would also like at this time to recognize some of the past honorees: Sergeant Major James Dickerson, Mark Burke, Carol Nitschke-Henry, and Dave Crawley. Their work in this area goes noticed by these veterans. I was drawn to this quest after the first Give session, after seeing the passion that Sergeant Major Dickerson had for these heroes. I knew too I had that passion. The best dividend, as we teachers know, is when you're teaching somebody and they hit that shot and they look at you with surprise because they just felt what you were telling them. That is a dividend that never goes away. My service for this country was fortunate and frankly quite easy. Not the same can be said for the injured veterans and their family. I would first like to thank John Valier for giving me the opportunity to become a golf professional, and has been a great mentor and exemplified the work ethic that's needed for this profession. I would like to thank my friend Mark Egley. You've been my friend for over 30 years. You gave me an example of what a golf professional is, and you've given me nothing but encouragement and praise. For that, sir, I thank you. Aaron Strick and Alan Miller, you have been a close friend as well. You've been a sounding board, at times a voice of reason, but you've given me a lot of encouragement, and I thank you for that. My other assistant, Mike Wirtz, I want to thank you for all of the kindness you've shown me as I battled back from my medical problem. And finally, to my lovely wife, Melanie, you realized long ago that you're a widow in the summer. You've never complained. You've supported me, you nursed me back to health, and encouraged me through this journey. Thank you so much, and thank everybody else.
The PGA Sales Representative of the Year goes to Clark Smith of Ahead Kate Lord. It is the highest honor given to a sales representative in the Iowa section. The honoree is chosen based on his or her sales integrity, strengths in service and communications, contributions made to the nominee's company's success, size and success of his or her line, sales call rotation, previous awards or community involvement in activities, and contributions to the game of golf at the section level. Having been a head professional, Clark understands the partnership he must have with the facilities in the 4 states he represents. We're proud to call Clark a friend and to announce him as the 2019 Iowa PGA Sales Rep of the Year.
Thank you. This is a very cool award. Thanks, Horty. Dave and Jay actually gave me my first opportunity to be a sales rep at All-Star Pro Golf, so I have a connection to you guys. Appreciate everything you do. Thank you specifically to all the buyers in the room. You make my job pretty easy. Most of you, not Chad Cowan. But it's a real joy being on both sides of the business before. It's a lot of fun, and I wouldn't be a good rep if I didn't say this. If all of you would just buy a little bit more, I might be up here next year. So, thank you.
The Iowa PGA Distinguished Service Award was created to honor outstanding individuals as well as organizations for their contributions and service to the game of golf and for inspiring others. Recipients are selected for the display of leadership, integrity, volunteering, sportsmanship, and enthusiasm for the game of golf. Bobby and Dan Keel, founders of the Elite Casinos Resorts, are the 2019 Iowa PGA Distinguished Service Award honorees. Their partnership with the Iowa PGA has led to Blue Top Golf being the home of the Iowa PGA, hosts the Iowa Open, and founded the GIVE program, Golf for Injured Veterans Everywhere. Their love of golf, the veterans, and the Iowa PGA are duly noted by receiving this award. Congratulations to Bobby and Dan Keel, the 2019 Iowa PGA Distinguished Service Award.
I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. This award, my brother and I would like to thank Lou King for bringing us together with the Iowa section of the PGA. Many years ago, Lou came to us when we were just getting ready to open the Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, and Lou had a list of about 30 items that he wanted to share with us to help us grow the game of golf at the casino. The first thing on his list that I picked out was move the Iowa section of the PGA to the Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. And the second thing that we picked out was to do a golf program for injured veterans. And without Lou taking upon himself to come here and present that to us, we wouldn't be here today. That program has changed lives. It's been very rewarding for us, and we're very thankful for the relationships that we have built over the years with PGA members and friends through the game of golf. So, thank you.
The individual selected as the Assistant Professional of the Year is the highest honor paid to an assistant golf professional. Various contributions made to the game of golf and to the success of the facility determine the honoree of this prestigious award. Character of the nominee and respect for other professionals is another major aspect of the Assistant Professional of the Year. Tyler Christians, the Assistant Professional at Wakanda Club in Des Moines, Iowa, is the 2019 Assistant Professional of the Year. Christians has worked at the Wakanda Club for 3 seasons. He has shown continuous commitment to meeting the goals of the Wakanda Club while employing his talents in the exceptional execution of his job. As a result of his dedication and passion for the game of golf, the Iowa PGA is excited to announce Tyler Christians as the 2019 Iowa PGA Assistant Professional of the Year.
I'm not the best at speeches. I've been told so many tips of advice. Also to write a speech, which I did not do. So hopefully I get to everything. I really don't know what I'm going to say, so just be on your toes. I wanted to kind of start out with a quick story of how I got into golf. I owe a lot of thanks to my parents. One of the stories, gosh, geez, I can't even remember. See, this is why you write stuff down. So when I was young, I was really big into running, and throughout middle school, I could run a mile in under 6 minutes, which, believe it or not, look at me now. And so my 8th grade year going into high school, my dad made a deal with me that if I got top 5 in every cross-country meet, he would buy me the new Nike Sasquatch driver at the time. So this was a heck of a deal. I went through the season. There was probably six meets, and I finished third, fourth, fifth throughout the season. And then it came down to the last meet, which was the conference. And it was a super cold day at Southeast Polk, and I knew going into it exactly what I wanted to do. And I ran the race. I knew where I was at. I kind of jogged my way in. I finished 5th place, which succeeded the bet. Shook everybody's hands who were all dying from the race. And I immediately went to my dad and said, let's go get the driver. And that night, we went and got the driver in Urbandale. So from that point on, it's been golf ever since. And I love what golf brings to people, hence why I'm here. And it's just a chance to get better. And then coming to Wakanda, the guys really give me something to work for, and I love being a part of it. Having Aaron over here giving me this award means a whole heck of a lot. So thank you. I'll make room for Tess because her award's incredible too. So thank you, everybody.
The Iowa PGA Golf Professional of the Year is the highest honor paid to a golf professional. The honoree is chosen based on leadership abilities that stand above the rest, contributions made to the facility's success, and excelling as an overall golf professional at the Iowa PGA section level. This year's winner is Tess Goudy of the Iowa PGA section. Tess is the first female to win this prestigious award in the Iowa PGA. She has been a PGA member for almost 19 years. In his nomination letter, past President Ken Shaw remarked, "This Junior Tour Pee Wee Tour has all been made possible by the hard work and passion of Tess Goudy, who has been administering this for years along with her duties as Assistant Executive Director. At various times in Tess's tenures, there have been gaps in which the section has not had an Executive Director. I have been impressed with her ability to run the section affairs seamlessly in the absence of an ED. Please consider Tess Goudy as the Iowa PGA Professional of the Year." In President Aaron Kruger's letter of recommendation, career enhancement qualities, leadership abilities, strengths as an overall golf professional, contributions to the nominee's facility success, size and success of the nominee's operations, example of golf professionals that have enhanced their careers through the nominees and community involvement. Tess satisfies all of these qualities as well as any other golf professional in the Iowa PGA. Tess has proven she is a great leader, and her commitment and contributions to the juniors, the section, and the game of golf are extraordinary and remarkable. Our congratulations to Tess Goudy on being honored as the 2019 Iowa PGA Professional of the Year.
Thank you, Dave, and also to the committee for your hard work and dedication throughout the special awards process. Your commitment and efforts are appreciated. I also want to thank Dave Broadstrom, Jay, and the entire crew at All-Star Pro Golf for your continued support and sponsorship of this event. Your friendship over the years has been fantastic, and your sponsorship provides a very special event for award winners, their friends, family, and the Iowa PGA membership. I am very honored to receive this award. It truly is amazing to be recognized by your peers for your efforts, hard work, and accomplishments. I have been so overwhelmed these last few weeks from all the phone calls, emails, even regular mail, congratulating me on this very special award. Thank you for your kind words, confidence, and appreciation. I will forever be grateful for your support. I have been writing this speech in my head for weeks, wondering what to say and how to say it. I thought about telling my story, how I grew up in Ottumwa playing golf at a very young age with my parents at the municipal golf course with cut-down clubs. How we eventually joined the country club so I continued to improve my talents and learn from one of the greats, Bob Moreland. How lucky I was to have two wonderful coaches, Steve Cassidy in high school and Sam Lessig in college, both who continued to encourage my engagement in the game. How I was introduced and invited to be part of the game as a career at Kirksville Country Club by head PGA professional Tom Drennan. He was the one who offered me a job and said you should consider this as a career. You would be good at it. And even though I had no clue what that really meant at that time, I gave it a shot and loved every part of it. Whether it was picking the range, helping with junior golf, merchandising, taking green fees, or cleaning carts. I thought it was fun and yes, something that I could be good at and enjoy. During that time, I fell in love and decided to move back to Iowa to continue my journey at Geneva Golf and Country Club. A few short years later, I was given the opportunity to work for the Iowa PGA and Kirk Stanzel. I was lucky, the stars all aligned. My husband was graduating from college and was offered a job at Rockwell Collins. And that was where the section office was based. Knowing we wanted to start a family soon, and that the traditional golf pro hours are, to say the least, extensive, it was a good fit. So that was the start of what is now my 19th year of working for our association, and the very quick version of my story. During this 35-plus year journey, I have had many ups and downs. Lots of people that have supported me and encouraged me along the way. Everywhere I've ever gone and everything I've ever done has taught me something. I truly have enjoyed all the people that I have met over the years and the memories that have been made. Most of us in the golf industry understand the commitment needed to be in this career. It can be difficult, long hours just to name one challenge, and we all know that there are others. But it's also one of the most rewarding careers I can think of. PGA golf professionals make the difference every day in so many people's lives. You are the ones who help foster and encourage the love of the game to so many, and who then foster and encourage the game in others. So many of you in this room have similar stories to mine and are just as deserving, if not more, as I am for this award. Thank you for what you do day in and day out for the game of golf. You continue to make the difference in so many people's lives. For example, just look at the juniors in this room. Congratulations to all of you, by the way. Hopefully you all know how you amaze me with your talents on and off the golf course. Keep working hard, and most important, keep having fun. Please help our cause by continuing to spread the golf world to others. These juniors and so many others enjoy the game and are successful because of your efforts, because you are good at what you do. So thank you again to my fellow PGA professionals and others in the golf industry for what you do to support the game of golf. Hopefully you've all heard me say this a time or two at your facilities, because I really mean it, but we at the Iowa PGA cannot do what we do without you. Thank you also to the Iowa PGA staff, both current and past. Our work has always been a team effort, and I appreciate all your hard work and support. Finally, I want to recognize and honor my family. Thank you to my mom and my dad for introducing me to this wonderful game and for all your support along the way. You have taught me well how to work hard and give back. To my husband, your support over the years has made the difference. I would not be able to have done this career if you were not by my side. I thank you and I love you. And finally, to my two boys, I am so incredibly proud of you both, and so glad you could be here today. You both have so many special gifts and work so hard, and I cannot wait to see what your future holds. Thank you for supporting me and be so understanding for your entire lives. I hope I've shown you and taught you that you can do anything and be anything, anyone, if you believe in it and you work hard. In conclusion, I want to encourage everyone in the room to continue to do you. Have fun and be thankful. Give back when you can and be good for one another. Thank you all for coming and supporting me.
So one of the jobs is the special awards chair is we get to call all the awardees. And last year, Monty accused me of trying to sell him car insurance because I'm calling from my Kansas cell phone. When I called Tess, I had to tell her that I was going to try to refinance her credit cards this year. So fortunately I didn't. I gave her the great news that she was winning, and it was a great moment. Well deserved. I'd like to thank all the award winners today, all the sponsors, all the PGA professionals, everybody in this room. Thank you for coming out today. I'm going to turn this over to Greg Mason now. And thank you very much for coming out today.
Again, just to echo Dave's comments there, again, thank you, Claire. Thank you, Katie, for your partnerships. Gordy, DJ, thank you as well.